Tonight, everybody, I'm John Tesh.
And I'm Mary Hart. Sammy Davis Jr. lived for his fans. In his final months, it was their prayers, their messages of hope that got him through. Today, those fans, many thousands of them, were on hand to pay tribute to the life of one of Hollywood's all-time great showmen. In the Hollywood Hills today, Sammy Davis Jr. was laid to rest. Sammy shared himself with his fans throughout his life, so his family opened the funeral to the public. Thousands turned out to honor his memory.
He is the greatest, and God bless his soul.
I'm sad, and yet again, in the same breath, I can say that I'm happy. He went peacefully. He lived a full, wonderful life. He gave an awful lot for us to remember. He was my friend. I'm gonna miss him.
We're saying goodbye. It's almost like a bon voyage party. I don't want to look at it as a funeral.
Family, friends, and Hollywood legends arrived to mourn the passing of one of the greatest entertainers of our time.
A guy that we missed for talent because of he was there before all the rest.
He was somebody who was extra special, extra human, extra sensitive, and compassionate.
He was just really nice to us when we were young. Jimmy Dean and I used to go and spend all night up at his house and see movies, and he was the greatest entertainer.
Jesse Jackson, Gregory Hines, and wife Altavis spoke at the service, giving voice to the thoughts and feelings of all who have ever been touched by Sammy Davis Jr.
I thank you all for being here to share this moment as we say goodbye to Sammy. And fondly remember the extraordinary man. The outpouring of love we felt from you during these last few months meant so much to him and means so much to our family now. How lucky we all were to have Sammy in our lives, and how dearly I will miss him.
The lights along the Las Vegas Strip, where Sammy entertained countless fans over the last 40 years, will be turned off for 10 minutes tonight in his memory.
Entertaining the troops, this time his USO road tour took him to the Berlin Wall and Moscow. For half a century, Hope has entertained more than 10 million servicemen at nearly every military base in the world.
Here we are in West Berlin, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to be here at On Cave. Hey, we're thrilled to be here at Osan Air Base, Korea. Happy to be here. I don't know where the hell we are, but I'm happy.
Since 1941 and throughout World War II, the Korean War, Vietnam, and Beirut, Bob Hope has brought a little bit of home and a lot of laughter to millions of American troops. And to celebrate his 50 years, the legendary comedian traveled to outposts in England, Germany, and the USSR for his latest special.
Gorbachev wants to be like an American president. He really does. He's trying desperately to acquire a taste for jelly beans.
In Moscow, Hope and his entourage, which included Brooke Shields, LaToya Jackson, and Rosemary Clooney, performed in the courtyard of the American Embassy before a gathering of dignitaries. And to get a taste of the new Soviet Union, the king of comedy waited in line with hundreds of Muscovites for an authentic American delicacy. He says he was amazed at how much the country has changed.
It's just unbelievable, you know. In 1958, I went over there, and they were our enemy. And I did an hour show over there. And it was tough.
Another high point of his tour was a trip to the Berlin Wall, where he tried out a little material on a couple of East German border guards and invited them for a visit to the U.S.
Come and see us sometime.
Hope also put on shows at bases in both Germany and England, and in typical fashion spent time getting to know the troops. But after logging more than 1 million air miles, he says at 86, this may be his final tour of duty.
As far as doing these shows, I think this will be about it, where we take any kind of a trip or anything. Okay. Unless something, you know, happens where they want you to go again.
Of course, Mr. Hope has talked before of retiring from active duty with the USO, so you never know. His special airs tomorrow night on NBC.